It's 6:19 and you're listening to Morning Edition on WITF 89.5 and 93.3.
Well, I'm thankful that I have a job. There was a long time that I didn't have a job, and it was a very stressful time. And just knowing, even if you're working more than sometimes what you want to work, overtime-wise or whatever, it's still great to know you have a job.
During the recession, James Thomas was laid off for 2 years. But then, as a result of Volvo Construction Equipment's $30 million investment in their Shippensburg plant, they were able to offer him a position. Now, a year later, he has just been promoted to team leader.
It was a very stressful time being laid off, so it made me feel a lot better knowing that I was going to work for a good company, a good solid company. They had a few hard years, but so did everybody else. Everything I've seen so far has shown me that their business is definitely growing, and I think it was a wise decision to go there.
Shippensburg is situated in Pennsylvania, and with just over 8,000 inhabitants, is relatively unknown. Still, being only a 2-hour drive away from the capital of Washington, D.C., it is by no means an isolated small town. It's also close to one of the landmarks of U.S. history, Gettysburg.
There was no more devastating impact on the United States than the battle that was fought here. But I think that we saw a commitment and an attitude to rebuild and to grow. And so if you put that in context with the recent recession, this is a country that's all about making the future brighter than anything we've experienced in the past. And we think that's what's going to happen as we come out of this recession. And again, we see Volvo as a leader in our abilities to do that.
Mike Ross is the president of Franklin County Area Development Corporation, a nonprofit company that is involved in developing trade and industry in the Franklin County region, including Shippensburg.
Anytime a company with the profile of Volvo makes a decision to consolidate and expand their manufacturing presence in any community, and we're blessed that it's Shippensburg, it's going to have an enormous impact. I look at our economy as an ecosystem, and we need the Volvos of the world to drive that. So as much as we talk about the need for, and the growth of small businesses being the backbone of our economy, without large businesses like Volvo, there's no need for those small businesses.
The recently completed $30 million investment in the Shippensburg plant has made it into a state-of-the-art facility. The production has been streamlined, and it's easy to see where the old part of the factory ends and the new one begins.
We are what's called LEED certified. LEED stands for a leader in energy and environmental design. And what that means for our facility is it makes us more energy efficient. In general, it just provides an overall healthier environment for our workforce.
Volvo Construction Equipment recently promised to invest a further $100 million in the U.S., which will result in additional changes and improvements to the Shippensburg plant.
Between the two investments that are being made, it'll give us the ability to provide pretty much a full line of products being built here in Shippensburg and supplied to North America throughout the coming years. So we will grow with the market. We've positioned ourselves as such, and we should be able to produce to meet the demands that would be forthcoming.
To further strengthen Volvo Construction Equipment's operations in the U.S., the company has decided to move the regional sales headquarters from Asheville in North Carolina to Shippensburg. For the dealers and customers, this means improved lead times and better service quality. A world-class demo site and customer center will also be built in Shippensburg.
The customer center, that's very exciting for us. This is a customer center is a way for us to show the customers who we are and what we want to be. It's a branding experience for them to get there. And on that side, we can provide training, we can provide expertise, we can have the customer try out the different products to make him successful and make him profitable. This is a big statement for us in North America. It'll tell the market that US and in North America is our home market. It's always been, but it is our home market, and we are here to stay, and we're not going anywhere.
In Newville, a short distance away from Shippensburg, James Thomas is in the process of completing yet another long day by coaching his 10-year-old son in American football.
I'm looking forward to having a better life. First and foremost, my family and I, probably now that I'm making a considerable amount more money, we're probably going to buy a camper and get a permanent site somewhere that we can go on vacations, weekends and holidays, things like that.